Alright, what's up? It's the Yorker back. I know it's been a while, but yeah, a lot happened, new setup, and yeah, today we got a Drake album tier list. This was actually recommended to me by a fellow subscriber, so shout out to him. Yeah, you could say I'm selling out on the second video, but fuck you. Let's just get it started. We are not doing room for improvement or comeback season. My reasoning are these are not on streaming, so they don't count. Now, while they do count as like albums in his catalog, like just the simple fact they're not on streaming, I like can't get my listens up on them. So I feel like I'm too inexperienced to rank these. So we're really gonna start with So Far Gone. This is what people always start the tier list with anyway, so. Oh yeah, also we're not doing this like Young Money bullshit. I don't even, bruh. I ain't listen to that. I like Drake, Lil Wayne. I ain't even listen to that. We're also not doing this one. The other one, the one with like trophies. Yeah, let's start with So Far Gone. You know, this is a pretty good mixtape, just like compared to like the peak Drake that was coming. Like, yeah, it wasn't that good. I'd say most of it was like decent, but there was like some awful tracks. We're gonna look up the track list for these. Alright, here we are. Lust for Life is good. There's just like some of these that are like, bro, like he would never make that song again. Like, Let's Call It Off. Ignorant Shit's a banger. A Night Off. Like, little bit. I can't stand this song for some reason. I don't know. This song is awful. This fucking Lil Wayne's. This shit is awful. I don't even remember outro, to be honest. You know, Best I Ever Had is like the alpha song for this. Then I'd say like, you know, that's like Houston, Atlanta, Vegas, or like Ignorant Shit. Actually, Uptown is up there too. Like, there's songs I enjoy off of here, but like I'm not going back to listen to this that much. So I feel like, you know, we gotta put it at C tier for the start, put some respect on it. It's like a strong 6 light 7 tape. Cause I did it last video, I'm obligated to make a 6-7 joke every video. I'm sorry. Thank Me Later. Everyone forgets this one exists, even though it's like his first actual album, and there's like songs that everyone listens to on here. Everyone just goes So Far Gone, Take Care. I mean, I see why. Even Drake said he doesn't fucking like this album. He was like, yeah, the label rushed me, so, you know, I couldn't, like, make something I was, like, completely happy with, which, like, I mean, I get it, but, like, in my opinion, it's a pretty good album, all things considered. 14 songs, most of them hit. Fireworks is a pretty mid intro, I'm not gonna lie. Like, compared to all the later ones. Karaoke's whatever. There's just some classics on here. The resistance to, like, the end of the album is just classics, in my opinion. It also has, like, Over and Miss Me. These songs are in like top 10 Drake song conversations, so that's something So Far Gone didn't really have besides the Best I Ever Had. Like, this has like more consistently like higher ranking songs. Is it perfect? No, but it's pretty good. I'm gonna put it A tier. All right, now we got Take Care, and yeah, we already know where this one's going, bro. Easy S. This album is basically like near perfect for me. This is like 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10. Not one skip. The features on here are amazing. You got The Weeknd, Rihanna, Kendrick, Birdman's kinda here. I don't know what he does. These three are kinda here. I don't really know what they do. Andre 3000, Lil Wayne 3 times. My only complaint about the features is that Lil Wayne kinda just like sandbags, bro. He's on this thing 3 times. He didn't need to be on The Real Her, I'm not gonna lie. Because you have like Drake singing at the start, then you just have him saying like some bullshit for like 30 seconds. Then you get the hook again, then you get the Andre verse. So that's my only complaint. Also, like the hype songs, the R&B songs still sound great today, but I feel like the hype songs sound kinda dated. Like, you can't look at me and tell me Headlines doesn't sound a little dated. Underground Kings will be fine. Make Me Proud sound... Like, all the hype songs sound pretty dated, except, like, Lord Knows, I'd say. So, that's another knock on it, because it just has, like, these, like, synths, but it's kind of, like, a cool style. Alright, next we got Nothing Was the Same. If I have no songs, it's because I have them added from, like, the actual album. Yeah, this album's kind of, like, polar. You either love it or you hate it. I remember listening to this thing. First time I listened to it, I deadass shut it off, like... I listened to the first 3, I got to Wu-Tang Forever, I listened to it, I was just like, I deadass took the headphones off, but I love this song now. It just, I don't know what made it click, but it clicked. I think this is like a top 25 Drake song now. But yeah, then I finally listened to the rest of it. It was pretty good. Connect and 305 to My City are skips, but I wouldn't really skip the rest of it. Out of the classic Drake albums, I think the lows on this are the lowest, but the highs might be higher than all other classic Drake, but in my opinion, it's not consistently like the highs being higher. So I see why people have this as like their favorite album, but for me, it's just not there. Also, I think this album has like some of like Drake's best verses. Pound Cake, Too Much. Those are just the ones I'm thinking of. Tuscan Leather, yeah. I wouldn't say it has like his best written songs ever, but it has like some of his best like verses ever, you know? It's just like kind of weird looking back on this one because he's like overly personal on this one, which like is kind of like out of character for him now. I don't know, like I'd say like From Time, you know, Too Much. Like these are like more like personal songs. Also, this probably has the most iconic Drake album cover. I think Take Care is better, but pretty good cover. So yeah, this is better than Thank Me Later, but I can't put in S because if you're reading this, it's too late exist. This is Drake's best album in my opinion. 17 songs, not one skip. There's barely any features on this thing. It's just Drake cooking for 17 tracks. Only features Party Next Door, Lil Wayne, and Travis Scott, bro. All the songs with features are bangers. People don't really like the Lil Wayne song. I like it. I think it's just because people don't really like the beat. But yeah, it also has the best Drake timestamp, 6 p.m. I'd say Take Care is better in the fact that it's more versatile and like thematic. But if we're just going like song for song, like I'd rather listen if you're reading this. The beats are kind of like generic trap, so people don't really like the production either. I remember listening to like Energy and I was like, yeah, this is kind of sounds dated, but like Wu-Tang, I just kept listening to it and it clicked. Only songs I might consider skips are like Six God and Now and Forever, but like Six God's still like a 7 out of 10 song, and Now and Forever, I'd say that's like a 8 out of 10 song. So like the low points would be like above average songs on like a current Drake project, not gonna lie. Yeah, that shit's S. All right, next we got we got What Time to Be Alive. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I don't really fuck with Drake and Future as a duo. I just don't think their sounds mix that good. I'm more of like a Drake and like Rick Ross or a Drake and 21 kind of guy. You know, there's some bangers on here. I don't really go back to it too much. The only songs I consistently go back to are like Big Rings and 30 for 30. 30 for 30 is so slept on. It's basically just like a timestamp. I mean, objectively, like it's good. I just don't like it, if that makes sense. Nah, D is gonna get pretty filled soon, so we'll put it C under So Far Gone. All right, next we got Views, and Views is a pretty like key album in Drake's catalog because people are like, oh, Views was the last good album, and then he just started making like music to get streams after that. This is like his last good album because it's like themed. You know, Views is the last album before he went like full on sellout mode, which I mean, like, yeah, from like a track list and like just everything about the album, yeah, it's true. This is like the last like major Drake album with like an actual like theme with like seasons and shit. The next album after this with like a very loose story is Dogs, and then these 3 are like a trilogy thing that has a theme, which we'll talk about. But yeah, so Drake doesn't really like make concept based albums after this one. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I don't really fuck with Views like as much as everyone else does. I think it's kind of overrated. It starts off strong, like these are pretty good songs. Hype is like mid. Also, I don't really like 9. This is side. It just feels like compared to like other Drake hits, I don't know, it just feels like lazy. I don't know. Like there's a video of him recording it in one take and like, yeah, I could tell. Bro, I could tell. It's just like the flow at the start and then like the singing after that is just like, it's like a cool, I guess I just don't really fuck with the execution. I mean, I'll still listen to it. I'm just like not as high on it as everyone else. You With Me is probably my favorite song on this. But anyway, so you get 4 good songs start off. Hype is whatever. You get Western Road Flow is one of the best songs. Then you get skips after skips after skips. That's the issue with views. This is like where Drake started like front loading his albums. It's hard to listen to like the back half of this. It's mainly just the middle's a rough patch here. Hypes, whatever. Redemption, no. With You, no. Faithful, no. Still Here, no. Then it mostly gets back on track with like Controller, but Hype to Still Here is like bad, bro. Then this is like another like low part for me. Grammys, Child's Play, Pop Style. Grammys is okay because it introduced like the Drake Future thing that they do on like most songs now, like they did on Life Is Good and Ran to Atlanta. They just have like Drake does his thing on one beat where he's like kind of singing and shit and rapping. Then they like do like a beat switch for Future just because like their styles don't mix. Yeah, I think Grammys is pretty good, but like it's kind of disappointing after what Time to Be. Like Future didn't need to be on this one, bro. Child's Play. I just think Child's Play is like a weird song. The intro, aren't they talking about like Cheesecake Factory? Yeah, right here. I just think it's like the topic's like kind of weird. I don't know. Pop Style, I'll listen to it, but it's just like background shit. Too Good is good. Drake and Rihanna Don't Miss. And then yeah, the last like 4 songs are good, but it's just like, bro, I'm putting views and beats here. It's gonna make some casuals mad, but if you listen to it, it's beats here. All right, next we got More Life with Mr. Dennis on the cover. This album is this isn't even out. It literally says here a playlist, and I agree, it's a playlist. This thing is atrocious to listen to as an album, but listening to the songs separately, like by themselves, they hit. Because you start off with rapping, then you go to like house. You got house for a while, then you go back to rapping, then you go to R&B, then you go to rapping. Yeah, then you go back to R&B, then you finish it off with rapping. Like, this is a confusing listen, but the songs kind of transition well into each other. Like one song starts like a transition. There's also like people all across the album saying like, I'm blah 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 and you're tuned in to More Life. So yeah, there's some skips on here like KMT. I don't listen to the Skepta interlude. Yeah, it's like great songs. It's just like awful track listing. You know, I honestly don't really know where to put this one. I think I'm gonna put it in B above Views, honestly. I think it's better than Views. I'd rather listen to Views as an album, but if we're going like song for song, I think More Life's got it. Alright, next we got Scorpion. I used to be a Scorpion despiser, but yeah, I've been converted, I'm not gonna lie. Scorpion is so fucking good. This first disc is damn near flawless besides the Jay-Z song. Disc 2 is where like my problems start to arise. I don't really like Peak or Summer Games. I'll listen to Jaded, but like it's alright. Nice for What, I don't really like. It's a good song, it's just like overplayed. Then we got Ratchet Happy Birthday. After Dark is whatever. And then yeah, these last like few songs I don't really like. If he just made this one album, or he cut it, no, if he just got rid of the second disc, if he took like Jaded, Nice for What, That's How You Feel, and My Feelings, and like Don't Matter to Me, I think we're looking at like a top 3 Drake album, debatably a top 2. But I think it would be top 3 pretty easily. Oh yeah, and you cut the Jay-Z song, but I don't know if I said that. But yeah, Scorpion is good. I'm gonna put it in A. I'm gonna put it above Thank Me Later, but I can't put it above Nothing's the Same. We're gonna put it at 4. Alright, next we got Care Package. If you're a real Drake fan, you know Care Package is elite. I have no idea how Fantano gave this a 3 out of 10. You know, Kendrick did the same thing with Untitled, and he he gave it like a 7 or something. I mean, I'm not shitting on Untitled here. Yeah, I'm just saying like they're basically the same concept, but when Drake does it, he has a problem with it. So all these songs hit. There's just like some duds in here. I don't know why Trust Issue has so many streams. It's literally just the recycled verse from I'm On One, cause I'm On One wasn't even supposed to come out, cause it was made for the Carter 4, and then they just rolled with She Will instead. So then yeah, DJ Khaled just got his hands on it, and the song is basically done. There was just the open verse, so he put Rick Ross on it, and yeah, that's how that song came out. Yeah, so I guess he made this like in between, and he was trying to get like more mileage on it. I don't really know. I'm not looking at Genius right now to find that. Days in the East, slump, not gonna lie. Josie Freestyle is so underrated. Free Spirit, Heat of the Moment. It's just like, there's elite songs on here. It's just like, the skips are like actually fucking abysmal. I feel A is getting a little crowded. Actually, I don't even, putting it over More Life is kind of a stretch. Because I was thinking like bottom of A. Would I put it over Views? Because like the skips on Views aren't as bad. We're gonna leave it under Views for now, but this is very debatable. Alright, next we got a Dark Lane demo tapes. Drake and the Shiesty, bro. This was like a little COVID mixtape. I liked it. Deep Pockets is good. When to Say When, decent. Like there's bangers on. Once you get past Pain, though, I feel like the tape kind of falls off. It's got like good replay value. I'm gonna put it in C tier. I'm gonna put it top of C. All right, we still have D, E, and F empty. Don't worry, they're not gonna be empty much longer. Certified Lover Boy. This is my least favorite Drake album. An hour and a half is crazy for CLB. Champagne Poetry, it's overrated. I mean, it's good. It's still like a top 5 Drake intro. It's just people like glaze the shit out of it. Poppy's Home, mid. Girls Want Girls, awful. I don't know a single soul that's actually listened to In the Bible. Let's listen to it real quick. Oh yeah, this is crazy, bruh. The visualizer. It's not as bad as I thought. If I was like drunk as fuck, I'd probably like it. It's just like, yeah, I don't know a soul listening to this song. Love All, not it. Fair Trade. You get good Drake verses. Travis Scott just fucking sold the bag on this one, I'm not gonna lie. I still listen to it, but bro, if Travis just locked in, the song could have been so much better. And I think this is like an issue with Travis Scott. Like, he just lost like his pen game somehow. I'm not saying Travis Scott was like a lyrical rapper, but like on like Rodeo, like he was like spitting good verses, bro. Like he just can't rap like that anymore. And like people are like finally starting to realize this. His pen has gotten worse each album. Like I'd say it was fine until like Astroworld. Bro, once Utopia dropped, I was just like, bro, what are we doing? That song Schizo, he made Young Thug sound coherent, like compared to him, which is fucking crazy. But that's a topic for another video. Way Too Sexy, we already know. TSU, people, this is too long. TSU does not need to be 5 minutes, bro. You cut the minute intro, you make this middle part short, and then the end. This song could have been accomplished in 3 minutes, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Bro, you know the album's ass when even the fucking timestamp isn't even that good. This is the worst timestamp. Yeah, it picks up a little bit here, and then Fucking Fans is a guilty pleasure listen for me. Like, I would not say that's a good song. And then, yeah, the Remorse, 6 minutes on the Remorse is crazy. Yeah, like, that did not need to be 6 minutes. So, yeah, D tier. Alright, Honestly, Never Mind. It's House. It's like, it's weird because he's not like cursing. This is like squeaky clean house. And I think like that's the issue. Like, bro, you're Drake, you're gonna get played anyway. Like, you should have just like cursed on this one, bro. Because like Sticky is just like talking shit and it's good. Another issue with this album is that the songs are just too long. Like, Massive does not need to be 5.5 minutes. Like, the point of these songs, most of them are like 5 or 4 minutes. Like, the point gets reached like after like 2 minutes. Bro, it's just like the same delivery and the same like stagnant beat. I feel like a nerd like saying this shit, but like, bro, it's true. I like Liability, Jimmy Cooks. Flights Booked is decent too, and Sticky's good. Yeah, this is D. This was the worst time to be a Drake fan. We're getting mid-pack after mid-pack. Alright, now we got Her Loss. I'm not gonna lie, bro. This dude, 21 Savage, might have actually saved Drake's career, like in my opinion, because he was going down like the tragic fall off route. 21 like picked him like back up a bit, because now we're in like this modern like Drake era where like he's not as good as like the old shit, and he probably won't be as good as that again, but like he's better than like these like albums, bro. Not too many skips on. I skipped Spin About You, Treacherous Twins, I kind of skipped. Besides that, this is a fire album, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, this is what we needed in 2022, bro. After these two shit stains, we needed this. It hasn't aged the best, though, I'd say. Like, when I go back, I'm not really listening to it. Like, the songs don't hit as much as they used to, but, like, I'm gonna put it in top of B. Alright, next we got For All the Dogs. It's a pretty decent album, all things considered. The 21 Savage song wasn't really it. The intro with like the Cash Cobain Ghostwrite was fire though. I could probably do that, it's just like I need to warm up, guys, you know. Yeah, these like, these Rage songs are good. First Person Shooter is good. I don't really like the Yeet collab. They have better, like I'd say Doghouse is better, and then the song on Yeet's like album, that one album, 2093. Yeah, that song was better than this. It's just the issue with this, it has like the Scorpion issue. There's too much filler on this. 7969 Santa. I can't tell you anything about this song besides the Chief Keef sample, and Tizo Touchdown is at the end like singing his heart out. Tried Our Best is an amazing song. Drew Picasso, I don't really like Bahamas Promises. Members Only is good. Oh yeah, he just completely wasted this Chief Keef feature. You get Chief Keef, he gives a hook, you literally just repeat it, and that's the song, bro. Like 8 AM in Charlotte, this is probably Drake's like best song he's put out in the past 5 years. Yeah, it's just like skips after 8 AM. I'll listen to Another Late Night. It's not like Away From Home is like the last like great song on this in my opinion after 8 AM. Do I count the Scary Hours 3 in this? I mean, even if I count it, I don't think it adds too much. Like, Red Buns, like, whatever. Stories About My Brother is good. The Shoe Fits is too long. I'm sorry. Wickman's, like, okay, it's decent. Like, these songs aren't, like, pushing it over the hump, you know? You Broke My Heart is overplayed. I hate that song. Like, I think it could be top of B, maybe bottom of A, if, like, 5 of the songs were cut, but they're not, so. We're gonna put it at top of C. Depending on how I feel about Iceman, I might move it. Alright, Sexy Songs for You. Bro, the first time I listened to this, I was having a great ass time, bro. Yeah, this came out Valentine's Day, 2025. That was the day I was leaving from New York to Italy. Now, as a New Yorker, you know, going to Italy is very important. It's basically like your bar mitzvah. You know, I was just packing with this album on blast. Yeah, every song was hitting. Alright, I texted my friend. I was like, yo, this deadass might be his best album since If You're Reading This. And looking back, yeah, nah. All the songs just like came and went here for me. That's the issue. Also, the albums were just too long, bro. Small Town Fame, immaculate song. I had this on repeat for like 2 months. It came on to my playlist like last week again for like the first time in like forever. I was like, oh shit, I forgot this song existed. You know, Give Me a Hug could have made like more of a splash. I think the 3 beat switches really killed it, in my opinion. I thought the first beat was immaculate, and then I didn't really like the other 2 beats. But like, there's no like alpha song that like stood the test of the time like crazy well. This should have ended after Somebody Loves Me, in my opinion. Like, these songs were not necessary. It's probably his worst, yeah, it's his worst collab album, let's be honest. I'm gonna put it at top of D. I think, actually, I don't even know. Honestly, maybe I'm just shitting on CLB too, because there's songs out. I'm gonna move it back one. Alright, next we got Iceman, the Iceman. I am Iceman. Just something I wanted to say, this cover, I know it's like the Michael Jackson glove and friendship bracelet. He's doing that. I think it's like meant to be like the 6. But whenever I see this cover, I just get reminded of like NBA, when like someone hits a 3-pointer and then they change the score and they do like this hand sign. Just wanted to put that out there. I think this album is good. I'd say it's better than For All the Dogs. Pretty solid first 5 songs. Shebang is, when I was listening to this on the live stream, I thought Shebang was just like an interlude. Also, he had Quavo in the studio doing the ad, like he should have put Quavo on the actual song, bro. because he was literally doing like the Migos flow. The shebang should have been shorter and should have had a Quavo feature. National Treasure, he should have just kept the first beat the whole song. The second beat was not necessary. I don't give a shit that it got leaked. The second verse didn't get leaked. I don't know why you felt the need to do that. Make Them Remember is probably one of my favorite songs. It's too long, bro. He just says bullshit the last minute. I'm down to put bills on their face. No wonder why they been ducking Drake. Like he should have ended the song right there, and that should have been like the fade out. He's just like yapping. I know this is like a Jay-Z diss here. He got dissed on those songs, right? Firm Friends is probably like the worst Drake and Conductor song. I'm not gonna lie. Wait, I just gotta play the song somewhere. I need to get this big tit bitch off my screen. Gonna bust. There's allegedly a Drake and Conductor collab album on the way that's gonna drop like this winter is what I heard. So yeah, this list won't be valid for too much longer, but yeah. And then Make Them Know just gets so much hate for no reason. I'm sorry. Like it's a good ending to the album. People just shit on it because of like the indigenous bar and like the aboriginal bar, but like it's Drake, bro. What do you expect? I think it's low-key tough. 55, goddamn, I yapping about Drake for a minute. It has a better theme than Dogs. I don't even think I mentioned the theme for Dogs. It's just about like this ex, like Haley, and how she like ruined the Bahamas trip, bro. I'm gonna put it at B tier for now. I wouldn't put it above Care Package, but in like a year or two, it could very well be like down here, or it could very well be like up here. But for right now, I feel like bottom of B is a fair ranking for it at the moment. Habiti and Maid of Honor. Habiti is pretty good. It's like a love story. It's a decent love story, I guess. The execution just like could have been a little better. WNBA is good. Prioritizing, I can't stand this beat at the end. It sounds like the radio is like trying to connect in like Portal or some shit. I don't know. Also, people shit on Fort Worth because of that Circle K bar. Drake just like us for real. It's decent and it's shorter, which is good because like this did not need to be that long. It's just like compared to every other Drake album, like yeah, nah. This is more just like a fun side quest. So this is like a D tier. This is like a respectable D tier though, whatever the fuck that means. All right, Maid of Honor. This is honestly Nevermind done right in my opinion. The songs are a lot better. This is like some shit that like you would actually get turned to in the club. Like honestly, Nevermind. That's just like some shit you would hear like walking in like a Walmart in like Miami at like 7 o'clock on like a Sunday, and like yeah, it would hit then probably, but like this would like actually hit. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of house, but like objectively, yeah, this is good. So I'm gonna put it at C above Dark Lane demo tapes right now. Maybe I could see it being like where Iceman is in the future. So that is my Drake tier list. I just spent an hour sucking this man's cock, so how about you suck my cock and subscribe?